Round 4. It's off the exact same tees as round 3. We are all the way at the back, but I have heard nightmarish things about the scoring ability here, and I think a lot of it has to do with this very high winds, but also very firm greens. And I don't even care that it's very soft fairways because we got very fast greens. So yeah, we're basically in it. We are basically in it, and hopefully we don't get absolutely decimated by the course. We are certainly going to try our best. Try and put together the best scoring that we can. This is going to be quite the switch up from very slow greens, though. This is going to be quite the switch up from very slow greens. This has nightmare fuel all over it. Put your feet up and watch some quality golf, Sebzy. I appreciate that you think that. Also, I appreciate you guys all for being here. Despite all of the hardships, you guys are still here. That's some heart. That's some heart. So thank you guys very, very kindly. Let's hit some golf shots. See what we can do. I don't really know what to make of this. Like, we gotta play so far out. And then it's very fat. Like, the wind is gonna play a ton. At least I think it is. Like, this is the part that gets me. Because then if we go 6 iron, it's too long. So I'm going to go 7 iron with a little bit of D-loft. And now we hope. Now we hope that all of this decision making was good. So far seems decent. How's it going to release? Not the worst. Not the worst. 16 feet in these winds, like, it's gonna be tough to have proximity much, much better. Now, we have to completely change our mindset. We were rolling things well past in the last round. This round, that is not going to be the case. Going to have to be very, very conservative. Don't be too firm. A little bit too firm, but also a little bit low. So breaking just a little bit right to left. It's actually breaking right to left the whole way, it seems like. Okay, good save. Good save. Obviously, we want to score a ton here, but this round is also going to be one of those ones that's just like a test of not completely falling apart. You know, not letting things get too out of hand. 15-mile-an-hour wind, man. It's... So we gotta take a few yards off. I don't think the wind is gonna carry it too much, but downhill, we're definitely long. All right. A little bit fast. Get down. That's gonna be a tough putt. That's gonna be a tough putt. Force that one. Now we're well downhill. So if I want to try and get it to die at the hole, the ridge is here. So that's 4 inches down. Ay. So if that's our goal, that gets us like just starting to roll. I don't know if it's going to pick enough, so I'm going to take a bold claim, go a little bit long on that. And then I think at the end, we're pretty much going to have a dive towards the cup. Get in there! Feels good to sink those putts. Kind of feels like the type of thing you have no business sinking. And I think that's why it's all the sweeter. I actually kind of think we want to lay this back in a way where we have a wedge. So if we go... I think hybrid off the tee is maybe... Actually, I think hybrid off the tee is maybe kind of perfect. I don't really think that the approach angle is the key here. Because, like, yeah, we could take driver and go down, but I think having this sort of distance and then be able to put the brakes on. Now, this is short. Downhill lie is definitely something we're going to have to take into consideration here. But with the uphill and the lie, I think if I still take a few yards off, we should be okay. Now, this is still very tricky because the lie is just so tough. Like, I think this is where I would probably play it if there was no wind, and then we're gonna go and add like another 14. So, you know, that's ideal. I'm gonna go a little bit more. All right, come on now. A little bit under hit. Oh, we're out to the left. The under hit is, yeah. Just so windy. Just so windy. B-Talk, thank you for the follow. Thank you. So this is uphill, and it's short because of the lie. It's going to be soft on the bounce, but I think that's actually still going to be fairly low. Love the following blurbs. Gotta love Monty Python, the Holy Grail, right? Just classic. Hey, what's going on, Whoa? Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. So 4 feet. And then it's the hill though. I think I have to go with something like this. Hold it. Good touch, though. Good touch. It's just at that point you're trying to save it. It's so hard. Everything, when the wind and the lie are going in the same direction, it's absolutely brutal. And what are you even supposed to do here? Small landing area. So what? If you play it back here, now I've got to try and play 7-iron? If I want to get a wedge, I'm probably in the rough. Just because the fairway slopes away and it's very firm. So pretty much damned if you do, damned if you don't. We're going to take 3-wood, hopefully not end up in the rough. Because that would be like absolute crapshoot. This is round 4, Casey. Very high winds, very fast greens. It's very soft greens, but honestly, that's kind of a moot point with everything else. So 7-iron coming in. I mean, yeah, I guess that's the play, isn't it? I guess that's the play. All right, I wanna make sure that we're getting this hopefully somewhat right. Give this a little bit of D-line. Like, I know it's gonna roll, but that slope is what is really concerning to me. It doesn't matter because I am currently just choking under pressure on shots lately. Yep, come back. Hey, what's going on, Brad? Welcome back, dude. Alright. Well, just keep... keep choking those. It's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. From 0 to 10 at the game. I'm not angry at the game. I'm not angry at the game, Brans. I'm angry with myself, man. Like, I can't be mad at the game for me being a choke job. You know? Like, I can't put that on the game. I'll get back to being mad at the game when I'm, like, striking the ball well. You know. What do you do here? 258. $270. I mean, like, this would carry into the 280s, the 3 would. And that's landing on the green and then the ball's gone. Hybrid is 19 yards shorter, so that's 260s. I don't really know what you're supposed to do here. I'm going to take the hybrid, though. Kick right a little bit. Slow down. Stop. We're on the green. We're on the green. These, man, these very fast greens are just so mean. They're just so mean. Close but no cigar. Yeah, just a little bit. Like, I wanted it to kick right, but then it kicked too much right? So now we're feeding. I wanted it to just like flare up towards the hole and stay on that line. But hey, we're on for a birdie putt, and that's something that honestly don't think I ever thought was going to happen. I think I can pretty safely say there was no way I ever saw this. Oh yeah. Like when the ball striking is there and we're on top of things, like it is 100% feels good, man. It's just like when things go wrong, and I know it's just because I'm failing to hit my inputs. Bad swing played. As much as I want the eagle, it's also about just like get the ball up to the hole and not ruin anything. Don't degreen yourself and get rid of it. Yeah, 186 is largely unrewarding and mostly just frustrating. So yeah, we're in very much so a mental rut. Like I know what kind of player I'm capable of being, and I'm just not playing anywhere close to it. Yeah, so that's where the frustration lies. I don't think we can get there, by the way. And I think even if we could get there, what am I gonna do? Roll myself off the green and leave myself with a downhill putt? So guess we're laying up. Cause like I have that ball striking in me, right? It's not that I can't hit a straight plane with the perfect tempo. Like we can. 11Bs, thank you for the follow as well. All the follows rolling in today. Thank you guys. How's it going, Bees? How we doing? 15 miles an hour of wind. Everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite. All right, this is gonna be a tough shot. I think I need more, actually. I feel like we've been under on these. Fast. But it's a somewhat uphill putt, so got that going for us, even though the input was not great. And then it does a nice little double break at the end. Oh, I love that. Look at this. Look at this triple breaker. Quadruple breaker? It goes right, left, or left, right, left, right. That's super fun. That's just like the best kind of green reading experience is when it turns every way multiple times. I think it's more right than left, though. Don't know what to make of it. I hope that this is the right read. Didn't hit it firm enough. Trooper Copper, welcome back. Top of a peak on the green. Yeah. Everything. It's really lovely when a ball rolls back and you watch it wiggle. Yeah, that's always really fun. All right, so if we're looking at least at 15 miles or 15 yards off from this wind, .24 would be 72. I think with this being a little bit of a bowl, I mean, I think if we can get the wind correct with this, there's a little bit of a bowl to hopefully bring it back down towards the hole. A little bit of a pull. Nice. Nice. Tiny pull kills you in the sand. But at least our splash shot is uphill. Like, I guess that's the bright side to this. Because now this should stop. Yeah, and I think the discomfort and everything, I mean, it's rolling over into our splash shots as well. You can see that I'm like, I don't have a good feel for it. We just shank it. It's not a not a good feeling. The wind also just like really cranked up for this hole. Alright, we're gonna find fairway there. Now at least though, because we drove it all the way down here, we've got a great. We've got a short pitch shot into a really tight window. It's always good. Good fun. Is the wind enough? I actually don't know that it is. Because it's so diagonal. I'm going to actually give just like a little bit of D-loft and then like half backspin to try and get it in there and check it. How much freaking wind is there? Holy cow. I mean, that's gotta be in the 20s? Even with the pitch shot, I think we're out here, right? Have to be. Absolutely have to be. Ah, Colby. Swing your freaking club, man. Swing your freaking club, dude. It's okay. It's okay. It's nice and calm. That came out short. Jeez. I didn't give credit to the lie. Most of the time those lies have not been playing as much. That doesn't break at all. Okay, so we finally give one back. We've been able to save ourselves. Actually, we must have bogeyed another time, right? Has to be. Because there's no way we only had one birdie so far this round. Am I going OB with this? Nope. Not going OB, but that certainly isn't good. I think we're just laying up to somewhere over here. $110 yards. Incredible. Ah, man, you can't write this stuff. So 70%, that's 80. I mean, the hope obviously would be for this to go well. I don't know that it will. That's what a good swing feels like. Bottom 20%, I think, is demos. So we're pretty much, the way that this round is going, unless we have like the most miraculous, we're just hoping to not be in double demotion territory. It's unfortunate that that's how our tournament's going, but I just have not been playing good sound golf. The inconsistencies are way too much. I'm surprised you can, I know that it's like uphill and everything. I'm surprised you can get so much handbrake on it just with the green speeds. Like, I think I just assume it must be that the firmness has something to do with how that reacts. Okay. It's a good part. So we really did only have one birdie going out. I thought we birdied one other on there. But you know what? I thought you know, it's because that par 3 feels like a drivable par 4. So in my head, I birdied that. Swing and play is very solid. It's just mental stuff, new mistakes. Well, like, so my mental mistakes are like killing my swing. So like my swing, I know I can have a good plane and tempo, but I'm like so far in my head lately because it's been off, and now like trying to correct it, all of that has just been leading to input mistakes with, you know, very slows and shanks and very fasts and everything. It's been rough. .215 and then wind. I mean, 5-iron, if it comes out to here. We'll see how this goes. I don't know that it can go well. There's the strike. Line's still a little bit left, but yeah, that's the wind in playing just a few yards more. I mean, it's gonna feed over. It's 208. If I go another club, I think I'm out the back of the green. So I have a hard time. You know what? But maybe the 4-iron is the play because it's got to go up the hill. I just couldn't really figure out exactly how much that wind was gonna play. Alright, come on. My pace has been under. I don't know if I'm... there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. That's all I've got to say. With it being so uphill, full off, full backspin, I'm probably still... We're going YOLO on this. I'm trying to cover. I think we had we had the distance. We had the distance. I knew that there was risk in this. We pretty much have to land it like somewhere in here. 125 yards is the number we're looking for. We go 8-iron. It's the hard part is the high roll, so let's go somewhere midway, 40 yards, 50 yards off. That's into the 20s and then a little bit away. Yeah, so we'll take this. And then we're pretty much hoping for big rollout. And we get low rolled. Nice. Nothing like getting the absolute bottom of the barrel. Yep. And that's what you get for it. But I knew we were taking a risk on this one. Part of me wants to play a flop shot, but the other part of me knows. Actually, you know what? Because this lie is what's gonna do us in here, so I think we can get away with it. I think we can get away with the flop on the sole merit here that we're gonna land up by the hole. Because if we landed, like, way further back at that backstop, obviously then that whole thing comes into play of, like, spinning backwards off of the green with the green speed. Alright. On the one hand, I want to be a little bit aggressive. Just given the break. That's kinda mean. That's kinda mean. Been having way too many of those just kiss the lip. So what, do you just try and play it into here and let it ride down to the hole? Come on. Now's the time to strike. I felt like if anything, my swing was out to the right, so... 260... You don't even get to the green. You don't even get to the green. And then it runs out. Yeah, that was a bit of a pipe dream. So you gotta overpower that to even have a chance, I guess. What is happening to my swing plane? I couldn't even tell you, but the swing plane is like all over the place. All right, back to even. Back to even. Love it. I want to say part of the problem in this mental battle, I think part of this problem, honestly, is that I, like, hype myself up of, like, we're just gonna hit 18 under and then, like, have a really good round 4. Like, I set myself up mentally of, like, we're gonna pop off. Because I know we can. And, that ain't it. It's a nice shot, though. That's a nice shot, though. There are glimmers of hope. There are glimmers of hope. And then there's that. There are glimmers of hope, and yet I still suck so bad that I can't make the putt. Oh, man, it's infuriating. How did I ever get to plat in the first place is beyond me at this point. Absolutely beyond me. The swing plane, man. This little notch in the backswing. And I have to put in a lot of work between now and next week. The main goal, I think, at this point is let's finish under par. It's incredibly hard. Like, when you have to be... I guess that's the kicker, right? When you have to be super precise and you've lost your swing play and your tempo, I mean, that's easily 5+ yards on either side that you're off. Like... It's kind of an oxymoron. Like, how could you possibly be giving yourself any sort of chance? Form is temporary, class is permanent. What's going on, Vapor? Well, hopefully we've got enough class. High 70s. Mid-70s. That would land us about here. All right, let's see. I'm putting brakes and stuff on. It's a good strike. Oh, no, but it just turned over too much. Fairway layup? Question mark. Fairway layup? Anybody? So if we hit a good shot here, we actually might have a chance. And we're under par. There we go. All right. Driver into this headwind. I think just a little bit of a draw to shape it with the fairway. We did pull that swing plane a little bit, so we're gonna need a friendly kick, and we get one. 156 yards to go into an 18-mile-an-hour headwind. We're gonna lose over 20 yards. 64, 65, 62, and then like this 7-iron might be just a little bit long. So I'll play a little bit of backspin into it to try and like balloon it up a little bit. Hold it. Distance control was decent. Distance control was decent. It's so odd though. Normally we miss with like a push to the right, so the fact that we're pulling it to the left is very, very weird feeling. Slowly drifting left. I guess it kind of hits that middle. It's going to turn back right at the end, but I think the middle of this putt is going to have a lot of break. What is that swing plane, though? It's just like, you can tell how, like, I don't know what it is. I'm just, like, so uncomfortable holding the controller. It's like a foreign object. All right, so the goal here is to not quad bogey. I think that's a reasonable goal. To set fourth. We're definitely going to get some wind tailing here, so let's take some back. That's a time to hit your shot. A little bit long left, but like that's a time to come through. Saw a trailer for a Fallout movie? Do you know, like, what Fallout game it's at all centered around? Okay, that's weird. YouTube is supposed to be a permitted link. I don't know what's going on with the bot. Might have to mess around with something there. A little bit right, then it comes back. But I feel like it's always like it moves. Moves more at the start. Nope. It is in fact going to come back the other way. I mean, it's right in line. It's right in line. Okay, so we're gonna take probably double demotion marks this week, right? I think that's a fair assumption. They do start out in a vault. I'm pretty sure they start out in a vault for all of them. I would think. Alright. Me not finding a way to get to this hole, probably for our own good. New story altogether. Okay, so it's not based off of any of the games directly, just like the general concepts of things. Should be interesting. I haven't played too much of the Fallout games, but I played probably about half of Fallout 4. I still think that's one of the funniest things in all of my gaming history is I got to like the plot twist part of Fallout 4 and I took a break to I was like, I'm gonna think on it, and then I never came back. All right. Freaking have done that with the pitch shot so much today. All right, so probably about the most disappointing. I thought we were gonna. I thought we had figured things out. I really did. I thought I was gonna come out. We were gonna shine, but in fact, I have gone backwards under the reality of the pressure. So back to practice, back to the drawing board we go. It's a week to write off. Hopefully it's not our love letter to Elite, but it might just be. Might just be. All right, even round 4.